Work song is 16 bars long, and we can almost think of it as kind of two 8-bar themes. So if we look at the first 8 bars, and we'll break it down into kind of each of the little 2-bar licks. So our first riff idea, which is the main kind of hook that goes all the way through it, is this. So what I'm going to do here, this is all kind of in F minor. What I'm doing here is it's kind of F pentatonic minor, or F kind of bluesy ideas here. Okay, instead of playing it here. The reason being, you can get a bit more kind of a swing feel when you're playing it in this sort of position. So I'm starting off 8th fret of the A string with the 3rd finger, which I played twice. Then I'm playing 6th fret of the D string with the 1st finger. Then I've got 8th fret of the D string with the 3rd finger. And that's a little staccato note, so you have this kind of, and you kind of cut it short. Then I'm going to move the 10th fret of the D string with the 3rd finger. So that first bar kind of goes, and then I end it off by doing a pull off 10 to 8 in the D string, 3rd to 1st finger, then I hammer on to 10 again, and then I play 8 of the G string. So I have this. Okay, I'll play a bit faster. Then the next 2 bars we start off the same, that little staccato note again, but then we play 8 on the A string. Then I'm going to do a pull off and hammer on 8, 6, 8 on the A string. So I'm kind of almost, if you imagine this kind of a question and answer sort of phrasing, you have this question, then you answer it with a, that's the way to kind of think about it. Okay, then the next 2 bars we start off the same again. And then what we have in the remaining bar 7 and 8 of these first 8 bars, we have this. So what I'm doing here is 10th fret the D string, play that twice. Then I'm playing 8th fret the G string. Then I'll go back to 10th fret the D. Then I'll go to 9th fret of the G string with the 2nd finger. Then I'm going to do another pull off and hammer on 10, 8, 10 in the D string. So if we play those bars 7 and 8 again, we have this. So, putting together the first 8 bars, this is what we have. First 2 bars, next 2 bars, next 2 bars, next 2 bars. So the next 8 bars, we start off with this kind of, this little fast kind of legato line. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to play 10, 8 on the G string quite quickly there. Then I'm going to use my 2nd finger, 9th fret of the D string. That's going to pull off to my 1st finger of the 8th fret. Then I'm going to slide from the 8th fret to the 6th fret. And then I'm going to hammer to 8 and then pull off to 6 again. Okay, so I have this. And the 10 and 8 the G string kind of staccato notes again. Okay. And then I finished it off by going 6 on the D string, 8 on the A string, 6 in the D string, and then 8 in the D string. So the first 2 bars kind of the next 8 bar section kind of go as. Play it slowly. The next 2 bars, I go. Okay, so what I'm doing here is 8, similar to the bar 3 in the first 8 bar section. I'm doing 8, 8 on the A string, then 6, 8 in the D string, staccato note there of course, then 8 in the A string again. Then I'm going to do a pull off 8 to 6, hammer back up to 8, pull off to 6 again, and then slide up to 8. So I have this kind of, and this slide is actually kind of leading into the next idea in the next bar. Okay, so if I play those two bars, bars 3 and 4 of the second 8-bar section, we have. Again slowly. Now this little slide I was saying, when we slide up to 8, in the next two bars what I'm going to do is I've kind of up to 8 and then I'm going to hammer 9 to 10, second to third finger on the D string. So I'm kind of doing. Then I take the same idea, go 8th fret the A string again. Then I'm going to hammer 1 to 2 the fingers, 8th, 9th fret. So I have this kind of that sort of idea, and these little staccato notes in the A string here. Then I go to 3rd finger, 8th fret the A string. Then I'm going to hammer 6 to 9 in the D string, 1st to 4th finger. So I have that kind of that sort of idea, and that's all kind of the same rhythm of the note. So instead of having a long note here, and then I'm going to play 8th fret of the D string. So if I put that together, we have, and that's a little cut off note again. And then I finish off with this kind of little sax flurry. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to hammer 6 to 8. Then the 3rd finger is going to slide up to 9th fret and back. So I have this, and then I pull off to 6 again. And that's all, you know, 16th notes, which is, so it's quite fast. You have that sort of idea. And then I'm going to end it by doing 6 to 8 hammer on an A string. And then I'll hold that note for 4 beats in the next bar. So that little sax kind of run goes a wee bit slower. So the second 8 bars go like this. So if I put it all together, I'll slow down the tempo a little bit. This is the 16 bars for work song.